All right, let's try to formulate this problem of buying townhouses and apartments. All right, so I'm going to do it in Word instead of going to my iPad just because I don't have my iPad with me. So let's do let, and then actually in Word, if you do insert and do equation, you get some nice stuff going on here. T equals, and then I'm going to do number of townhouses to purchase. And then I'll insert another equation. What do we have? A is equal to number of apartment buildings to purchase. And our objective function is, we said we wanted to look at the maximizing the cash flow, right? So our objective function will be an inward in the equation here. We got this nice thing, max, right? And we have $10,000 for each townhouse plus $15,000 for each apartment building. So I'm going to do this in thousands, just because I don't want to type out a bunch of zeros. Subject to constraints, and here I'm going to go ahead and do equations again. We have so we had our budget basically. So $282,000 for each townhouse that we purchase, plus $400,000 for each apartment building, and that needs to stay less than or equal to 2 million, which in thousands is 2,000. Right, and so then I'll call this my budget or available funds. And then we have another one where we had time for the property manager. So it was going to be 4 hours for each townhouse plus 40 hours for each apartment building, and that needed to stay under 140 because that was how much he was going to have available to do stuff. And so we'll call this hours of property management time. Right. And then the other one was there were only so many townhouses available to purchase. So there were a total of 5 townhouses that we could purchase. This is an important constraint because townhouses don't. If I had more, I might want to buy more because they're cheaper, right? So let's go to equation and we'll do townhouse, number of townhouses. So this is a bound, but it is a constraint. Less than or equal to 5, and we'll call this number of townhouses available. And then we need non-negativity. So we'll do T comma A, not plus, but comma, greater than or equal to 0. And we'll call this non-negativity. If I could spell today. I can't type today. All right. So there is our formulation. We define the decision variables. Make it pretty, why don't we? Subject to some constraints. All right. Let's make it so that this fits. We have 2 variables, 3 structural constraints, and 2 non-negativity ones, right? So now we have the formulation. What we now only want to do is take the formulation and put it into Excel and solve it and see how many townhouses to purchase, how many apartment buildings to purchase. So we'll do that next.